You're already on a camel at the pyramids. I can see the big pyramids in front of you. And you're riding a camel and not scared. Is that right? You look like a Bedouin on the camel ride.
Hey, this is what we doing right now. You know,
Yeah.
we're doing it up. You know, day 6, we out here.
Yeah, this is day 6. I'm
Day
having
6.
a good time at the pyramids.
Yep.
And look at the huge camels you're riding. You feel like in the 3rd floor here.
Yeah. Yeah, baby.
Blinded by the light, wrapped up like a douche, another runner in the night. Blinded by the light, wrapped up like a douche, another runner in the night. Blinded by the light, wrapped up like a madman drums, bummers, Indians in the summer with a teenage diplomat. In the dumps with the mumps as the adolescent bumps his way into his hat. With a boulder on my shoulder, feeling kinda older, I tripped the merry-go-round. With his very unpleasing sneezing and wheezing, the Calliope crashed to the ground. Another runner in the night, blinded by the light. Wrapped up like a douche, another runner in the night, blinded by the light.
Yeah, this is day 2. About to board the plane right here, Egypt Air. You know, a real serious one. Do our thing. Real tiny plane. But we're gonna make it happen. Day 2.
At the time, held nines, held mines, a frail mind, criminal thoughts, well designed, and the older gods put me on how to rock this, maintain 360, Lord, and live prosperous. The jewel is priceless, keep your cipher righteous. Bear in mind, God, some of your own won't like this. I'm mentally scarred, recuperating from a brazier, fooled by interpretations made from a traitor. It's in my nature, I was taught that's the first law. Obtain the food, clothing, and the shelter that I search for. Fire in my eyes is how the earth's core. What hurts more, the fact that we still dirt poor. In hard times,
Yo, this is crazy, y'all. This is crazy. Yep, we out here, day 2. It is what it is. Massive amount of people on the scene. Yep. My man Black with you. Doing it up big right here, big boy trip.
They were illegal. They do things which is illegal. There's about there's a few persons who control everything. Everything. We was not really feel this is our country. You know, it's just we don't know who's dealing this country. So this was really make us the next team, next part. They still don't know how to deal the whole program. You know, there's somewhere they don't know, but they are not.
Main goals, yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man.
Oh yeah, whatever.
Yes.
Let us follow.
Yeah, here it is. We here, Egypt. The writings on the wall. You can see all the tourists is here, DOC, holding it down. Everything's here. All the writings is here. See that? Classic. Writings is here. I'm touching it. I feel it. I see it. Yeah, it's me. I'm right here. That's right, I'm doing it. I'm loving it. Right here, right on the wall. Right here. Our great ancestors, you know, held it down. Put it right here on the wall. You even got the little fake writing on there too. Try to write over it. But take a look at it. The greats are all here. From top to bottom. It's all written, even in the background.
He always begging me to let him see you. I'm like, probably if you clean up and read a little, you make people eyes glow. You got the weather channel bugging.
Yeah, we here again. This is Black. What is this? Day 2?
Day 2, man.
Yo, man.
Egypt.
Out here.
Swan.
Yeah, can you believe this is really happening? We out here doing this thing, man. We doing it big, man.
We not just at home on the internet looking at the stuff. We out here really up close in person, touching it. You feel me?
Word.
We ain't talking about it, we living it.
Yeah, we going out and just doing it. You know what I mean? See the big carvings on the walls out here that our great ancestors, you know, put there for us to follow for a lifetime while we here. It's our basic instructions right here, you know, while we existing, you know. Only thing is, ain't really too many brothers out here, you know. It's kind of
them Louis, some Gucci, some big rims. Come take a trip to Africa.
yeah. This is where it's at. This is where you find yourself, you know. Find where your purpose is. Let's go out and do it. Word. Yeah, this is day 4 right here. Excuse me, day 3.
And she was fat. Her stomach was so big.
Africa, day 3.
This is what it's all about. Wow, time to take affirmative action, son. Stiff don't understand, you know what I mean? Niggas coming sideways, niggas shout sweet, man. You know what I mean? Niggas don't understand the 4 devils. Lust, envy, hate, jealousy. Wicked niggas, man.
Right. Yeah, this is day 3. Egypt. Yeah, we doing it big, you know. We out here on this boat. Just enjoying the river. Enjoying the Nubian village. See how they got all the granite, the beautiful rocks, beautiful stones here. See the beautiful date trees, natural fruit grown here. Man, there's nothing like this here, man. The energy you feel, the sun rays, the air, the people. We even got the kids swimming out here in this beautiful water. Enjoying the day, man. Yeah, once again, Egypt, day 3. Yeah, y'all, this is day 3. We in Kamombo, Egypt, Africa, day 3. You know, I'm walking through these writings here, and as you can see, it's real. You know, all the people here, all the writings on the wall. This is where, you know, the truth was first discovered by European culture, but they didn't find everything. They just found the tip of the iceberg. This is crazy, y'all, but I need to make this movement out here for real. You know, the great Haru, you know, put this together. This is masterful. It's art, it's beautiful. Well designed scientifically by the greats. Day 3,
So,
Africa.
what Moses carrying cane in his hand, you can see this on the wall of the temples. While those kings holding those stick in their hands, an Egyptian believed that those were magic stick, but that God gave him a power stick, an energy stick. You know that this stick can be used while he's going around, and what? And he, you know, when he called, the Pharaoh said, Moses, this stick is magic. I have many magicians who are around here. He called those magicians, thousands of them. And he told to those magicians, now I want you to show your powers. I want you to show to Prophet Moses that the stick which he's holding in his hand is just a magic. Let my son to get to his real mind. He lost his mind. I want him to get back the way where he was, close to me here in my palaces, and help me to deal this country. You know, then what he did? The magicians really came, and each one started to throw their stick. They did a big job. The Pharaoh, they're going to give them a good price. When Moses returned back from that way where he going and those crazy things which he's talking about. You know that? So what he did, they threw those sticks here and there. And Moses was worried. He said, why my little cane is going to do with those magicians? The God whispered and talked to him, because the God was talking to Prophet Moses. Don't worry, this is not your job. All what you're going to do, you're going to throw that cane, that's all. He threw it on the floor. It came up as a big cobra. It swallowed all what those magicians did. You know, the first people who believed in Prophet Moses, peace upon him, was those magicians. How their number was? 17,000 magicians just kneeled next to Prophet Moses, God, and said, we believed in your religion and we follow you. You see that? What? They said, we are the master of the magic. When you want to talk about magic came to us, we know what the magic is. This is not magic at all. This is a power and power, most power than what we know about it. So what's happened is the Pharaoh get crazy. They start to punish those magicians. Some of their hands cut, some of their head cut, some of them was hung in the trees, you know, and some were left away. Those people who left Egypt, and now they are in Israel now. Those were originally magicians, priests of those temples, who left Egypt with Prophet Moses all the way, kids and so on and so on, to go there following the Prophet and listening to what he said, and that was the story. See that? Because Jewish, they were still confused, asking how the number of Jewish raised that way on their way back. There were a few kids, and those were the son of Prophet Jacob. But how this number was, that was the answer, and real answer, and nowhere answer, and no other answer, you know, than this. So now we can have a look and see the king is burning really incense to drive the bad or evil spirits and for the nice and beautiful smell. So burning incense was very important in ancient time. Egyptians did a trip all the way to Ethiopia, to Somalia, to get the sandalwood from there, burning incense inside the temple. Egyptians believed when someone died, Let me tell you that story when we get inside there to have a look and enjoy. And here.
Yeah, here we are, Egypt, day 4, on the horse carriage, riding through the village. What's the name of this village over here?
Yeah, Edfu.
Edfu.
Edfu village, Edfu temple.
At the Edfu Temple. I'm sorry. Temple. And we're riding through it now.
We are on our way to the temple. We just left the boat. We take a horse carriage. We are on the River Nile. On the other side of the River Nile, we can see the banana trees. So this city is very famous by banana trees. We're driving fast. Our horse is going good. He had 2 breakfasts.
Yeah, I heard that. So, once again, if you want to make this move out here, you should do it. It's the best move, I think, or best decision, I think, is to make out here with these horses, out here with the people. Once again, Egypt, Africa, day 4. Too young to be selling lighters. Why you selling lighters for? 100 pounds? It's too much for me. Oh my God, too much.
Typical like the pylon, we saw it when we was in the temple of Philae. But here we can see the king standing and smiting and pitting the enemies in front of the god, and God is on the other side. He's also holding a group of enemies and pitting them, of course, in front of God and goddess. Of course, the god here is Horus. We can see him with a falcon-headed god. We can see his wife. She's standing behind. We call her Goddess Hathor, goddess of love, goddess of music, goddess of dance and beauty. Very, very clear. You remember when they say behind the great man is a woman? This is what we call it, behind the great man is a woman. You see that? So this is a reason where Horus in the front and behind Hathor, she's behind and raising her hand this way, pushing, her husband to the front. We have 2 niches. We're here as 2 niches on the other side where there were ancient Egyptian flag. Ancient Egyptian flag always had 2 colors. Ancient Egyptian flag had 4 colors. The first color is yellow color, and this is representing Sahara Desert. The second color is blue, and blue is representing the sky and the River Nile. The third color is black or dark brown. This is a salt. This is a clay which is coming from Ethiopia. This is the best land, the good land, which is represented by a god called Osiris. The 4th color is what? The 4th color is green. Green mean greeners, plant cultivations, whatever you're going to cultivate and so on. So ancient Egyptian colors had 4 colors. The yellow color, which means Sahara Desert. The black color, which is the salt, the clay, the good land. The blue color, the River Nile, the water. The green color, the trees, palms, whatever you're going to cultivate. Have a look and see the colors are still remain in good condition on the wall of the pylon. And again you can see the sun disk and the snake of cobra and the falcon wings. You see that? That mean the most important sentence which is the ancient Egyptians mention before they go to the first section or second section or third section and so on and so on and so on. So what we learn from this, we learn that the Egyptians, when they go and color the wall of the temples, they are not using any kind of color, but they were using rock color. When I say green, green rock. When I say red, red rock. When I say blue, blue rock. When I say white, white rock. From where they get those rocks? They get them from different sides of Egypt. There are 2 places in Egypt where you're going to find those rocky color, Nubia or Sinai. So how they keep painting and going with this? They grounding those stone. they powder those stone, they mixture them with egg. They get the egg, they get the white part and yellow part. They threw the yellow part away and they get the white part, which is Jaeger. They mixturing them with that powder stone, then they go painting and painting and painting. And then they cover this paint with what? With wax, to be remain in good condition and to be in good form, and so on and so on and so on. This is the way where ancient Egyptians were painting and decorating and designing. As we know now, the color of ancient Egyptian flag, as I mentioned, 4 color: yellow Sahara Desert, brown is the salt clay, blue is the river Nile, green is trees, palms. Now, let's go and see what is inside there.
So you saying Nubians was the seeds of the
seed of the civilization.
Seed of the civilization.
Seed of the civilization. Because when you want to talk about civilization and history, this is mean you turn your face to Egypt. The civilization that started in this valley.
So you're saying that Egypt birthed civilization throughout the world?
Yes, of course.
This is the
roots.
This is the root.
The roots of the civilization.
There you go.
It's running in this valley.
All right.
The branches were all over the world. So when you come to visit Egypt, this is mean you come to activate your roots. Because it started here, it's running here. Nubia is the seed of the civilization. Did you get that?
Yeah.
So when
you say Nubian, what does it mean? What does Nubian mean?
Well,
the word Nubian.
Nubians, they are living in the southern part of Egypt. All the way from here to the south. Because the civilization started in Nubia 15,000 before Christ. They start to do all those beautiful pots and jars where no one knows about. No one managed to do it, no one managed to polish it, no one managed to decorate it. So this was a seed. Then when the civilization started in Egypt, it started by what Nubian did.
Okay.
7 to 5,000 before Christ. Then start to get to the New Kingdom, Middle Kingdom, New Kingdom. And then from there was a king called Ramses III. He is the one who lead the civilization all the way to Greek, through Crete Island. And from there, where the civilization grows, we're in Greek.
All right, so what did the Nubians look like? What did they first look like?
Well, Nubians, they had their own life, they have their own traditional, they have their social way of life. Their language is the most ancient language. You can say in Africa, there's a part of ancient Egyptians. They are living between Egyptian border and Sudanese border. As we call Upper Egypt, Lower Egypt, they call also Upper Nubia, Lower Nubia. Herodotus is, they call him the father of the history. The first man wrote history in the world. His name called Herodotus. What Herodotus did, by the way, Herodotus, he wrote down saying, when you'd like to see the way of ancient Egyptian people living, when you'd like to see the tradition of ancient Egyptians, you have to go to Nubia. When you go to Nubia, still there, ancient Egyptian traditional, still going there. There is nothing changed. You're going to see the people are living the way we're...
Now my question is to you. What did the Nubians look like? What did they look like? What was their...
Oh, you mean their skin color?
Their features? Yeah, features.
Well,
what features did they have?
It was tall, dark, silt, the clay. The silt, the clay, the color of the natural land. Because Egyptians had two lands. The yellow one, which is the Sahara Desert. That's the yellow one, which is, you can see to the right. The good land, which is Egyptian belief, which we can cultivate it, that's the silt. So Egyptians really give the silt
as a good color, Osiris, a good god. Why? Because we use it, we cultivate it, and so on. So desert is yellow color. We can't cultivate it.
Right.
It's always dry. So that's their color. They always told. They always honest people in Egypt. They always trust in Nubia. They are peaceful people. You know, they had all these good things which you think about it. People believe this is where in Nubia. Why? Because they live natural. They didn't have really any of those kind of new intelligent life and so on. All were just natural life. They live peaceful and so on and so on. Yeah, this is about. Now we still have enough time really on our way to talk about it and answer all your questions and all things that you want to. Yeah.
Y'all heard that, right? Y'all heard that. Would you say good price?
Yeah.
How much?
For free for you.
Free? The smoke? Nah, man, I don't smoke, man.
Maybe later.
Maybe later? All right. How old are you guys? Yeah. Oh, unknown. Unknown age. No? It's the OC again. Here, Egypt in the temples. Looking to get the great walls here. We have the carvings right here. Beautiful sight. Loving it right now. All on the walls. It's great. We got more. Come through here. Walking through the little rooms here. See that? Great.
We back to 16, now add the other two that mega bring it through. So let's see if we flip this other key, then that's more for me.
Experience like no other.
Plus a 500, cut it half is 250, now triple that
dark.
times 3. We got 3/4 of another key.
Take this out here.
Baby, volume 1.
There's some more writings here. Symbols. Yep. Yeah, I see it. Egypt, day 4.
Got out the mall, yo, the sweet cat, rockin' the fade in my face. Asking could he see the grenade? I would've let him see it. The way he came across, yo, I said, nah, I beat it. Steph told me buck him when I reacted. Ralph said, chill, fuck him. Yo, it's a small world, you know that we'll see him again. He said, fuck you. I said, what? Repeat it again.
Chill, son, you weeded again. Slow down, guard, you speeding again. Face looking like you fiending for hand. Who that with you? Hide the gat, nigga, come in. You got a pistol, it must mean you slinging again.
Hey, yo, fuck it, yo, I bucked him, son, cause he was on some stupid shit. Thinking he the real thing when he was just a duplicate. Saying that he hate our clique, hate our shit, hate the firm album and the CNN click. Said he hate you and wish you ain't having 6. He had Coliseum jewelry, no Tito tricks.
That's what he supposed to get. Nigga play you close, you get hit. Lay in the dirt, for something you say, you get hurt. Fuck around though, probably with some old school shit. How bad you hit him up, guard? Yo, he ghosts and shit.
Yo, it's somebody in the trunk, son, so what's it gonna be? The nigga laying dead cause he came for me.
Here it is, y'all. Nile River. Sundown. Beautiful breeze on this nice cruise right here. We in Africa. Big boy trip. Understand what is going on right now. If you have any aspirations to come out here, it's well worth it. Africa. They hustling out here on these little boats. We on a cruise, and these dudes out here on boats going in, trying to sell some towels. They get so hectic. Look at this. Can't get a good clean look. That's what they doing. Just trying to make $1. Look at this. On a boat. This is what happens. Trying to get some money. Yeah, so there they are, surfing. There they are, throwing them up there, trying to make some money for these guys. Yeah, going in. Yeah, they trying to make a bargain here. Selling towels out of a boat on the side of a cruise ship. That's how real it is in Egypt. Just trying to make a living right here, this brother. See him going in? Towels in here on the side. This guy. It's a whole team of them. Yeah, we in Luxor right now. You know, everybody got their hustle on. You know, and everybody's asking me for the torch right there. But everybody's coming after me right now, so I gotta stay focused. Here's the imprint of Luxor Temple. You see that? See, they on a hustle over here right now. You know, everybody's on the grind. Yeah, I see you later, my man. Alright? Yeah. Nah, I can't. Nah, I can't promise you that. You know, but that's how they go out here. They go hard. It's hard. Later. All right. Yeah, Egypt, day 4, Africa. Luxor Temple.
More than talking person, more than moving film, more than writing books. See that? She just got his heart. Then when his father died, Ramses II, that went all the way back to Nubia and married to Nefertari. See that? So then he took her to Luxor because Luxor was the capital of Egypt. So he built many, many temples, but the most greatest one of them is Abu Simbel, the one which I told you about, were in Nubia, the master of the worldly temple. Yeah. They went together all the way to there, visited, had their time and so on, and then they returned back. After Nefertari died, Ramses II married 39 wives. He didn't marry 39 wives of loving them. No, he was trying to find Nefertari again. They were saying that after Nefertari died, Ramses II was so sad. You know, he was so sad and he was so unhappy. So generals, priests won't make the king happy. So then to make the king happy, after Ramses II did many military camps. So Assyrian, Persian, Hittites here and there. After each battle, priests and kings and generals, they come to say to Ramses, wow, Ramses, we saw Nefertari here. Look at this girl. She walked like Nefertari. She smiled like Nefertari. She danced like Nefertari. She talked like Palaces will be built. Music will be dancing, parties. Get married. After a while, no, she's not. Another place, Syrian one, Persian. Right. Where this started? It started by the African feats in here. We told the world. From here, Alexander the Great was on his way to Egypt. Egyptian military was on one side, while Alexander the Great military was on the other side.
And who won?
Alexander the Great waked up. He heard that the Egyptians waking up before the sunrise. Ra, shave, dressed, stand in a row, march. Left facing the rising sun. So they facing the rising sun by left. Wow. See that?
Military.
That was drum. So he enjoyed in that very much. He enjoyed in that very much. He enjoyed in that very much.
That's what
He enjoyed in that very much. Waked up. He turned back, called his soldiers. All of you wake up, shave, dress, stand in a row, march, do the same what they're doing. So it ran from Egyptian to who? To Greek. From Greek to who? What was of them to say cowboy? When they ask them who's the first cowboy in the world, they say Roman. No. The first cowboy in the world were started here in Africa, on the sacred land, the heart of Africa, which is in Egypt. And I'm going to show you this documentally, as you can see it on the wall, 1500 before Christ. When you look on the wall there, you're going to see Goddess Hathor, which is being represented in a cow. One of the famous Egyptian goddess called Hathor. Look at the prince. One of the famous Egyptian prince is suckling the cow. So Egyptians believe that the only way of you to be cow boy. The cow is very clear and the boy is very clear. Both of them. This is the word of cowboy came from. It's not of you to wear that hat, that and say I'm a cowboy. No. Cowboy is when you kneel next to the cow, suckling him as his baby, so you're going to be a cowboy. See that? In Egyptian myth, in Egyptian religion, Isis, she want to hide her baby Horus. You remember Horus? Because the evil god Set from time to time was looking to come over and kill this baby, because he know that he's Osiris' baby. And he know that when this baby grown up and studied and learned and became a chap, he's going to sit on his father's throne. So the evil god said what he did. He was looking really to find out this baby. So what Isis she did, she took her baby away and left him somewhere next to the river Nile. So Hathor, the cow, saw this baby crying. So she started to treat him as her baby. So she let him suckle her. She let him drink her milk. Since that time, Hathor became a mom, a mother. Her boy became Horus. That's the way. So all Egyptian pharaoh believe that in case of you want to be a pharaoh, in case of you want to be a king, in case of you want to rule Egypt, you must suckle the cow. And that's what happened here. What the king is doing here is suckling the cow. Suckling the cow, and this is a way where he's going to be a pharaoh. This is a way where he's going to represent God Horus on earth, because that's the way where Horus did when he was in a jungle where next to the river Nile. Now you know where is the cowboy started, just to get to the point and correct that big mistake where European did it of saying the first cowboy in the world were Roman. No. 4,000 before Christ, before Greek. A Roman, here where it started, and here where Greek came and learned, and went there to Europe to tell them about it, and then Roman learned it from them. And this is a way from one civilization to another. Huh?
What did you
Yeah, this is Egypt. We're in Africa. This is day 5. And right now we're approaching the Valley of Kings. And once again, if you guys haven't yet got a chance to get out here to Africa and go to Egypt, I think you need to go ahead and do that. This is my first time walking up these steps here, so everybody gets the chance to experience this with me as I do this movement up the steps.
And here we are. As you can see, the kings here lined up. Above there, you see the beautiful mountains. Get a lot of that. I'm gonna just take it through here. And we're gonna enjoy this together. Egypt, Africa, day 5. Valley of the Kings. Take a look at that. They all lined up.
Brushing my screw face. Follow the light. It's such a great feeling. And I love life. Every minute's pure.
They discovered it.
Who discovered the hieroglyphic language. The key. There is a stone called Rosetta.
Rosetta Stone.
Rosetta Stone, which is written in 3 languages.
Quiet half the hood still sleep. You saw the night before, you won't believe it's the same street. Put on my lens and
the Mutik, 2 ancient Egyptians, language and Greek. He's the one who begin to compare, and he's the one who translated the hieroglyphic language, retail life to those seen, to those monuments, to talk about themselves, to say that we are the history. We are the civilization. We did that. So they know what they are doing. They know that they visit this area. They know what's going. They study it. It's part of their history studying. They study it in school. Yeah.
Okay.
And they had a university. They had a university where they are teaching Egyptologists. Egyptologists mean ancient Egyptian history. And they send people from their universities who study Egyptologists, the name called Egyptologists, for excavating and digging here to find out when there is any other pots, jars, statue, treasures were being hid. Lotus papyrus paper were buried. Fix it out. Is there any new things being had? Is there correct? Because they correct. When the new things coming out, they correct all the history which is written before.
Are they coming in
Because
are they coming to take stuff and claim it as their own?
no, they come in through their university.
Okay, through
And
the
university,
college.
they pay them, and the government, their government, they pay them. You're going to stay here, for example, you're going to excavate and dig, but they had to get a permission from Egyptian university.
Okay.
Do kind of relation in between. So some of them from Egypt, some of them from Egypt, some of them from the other countries where French, whatever, German, Americans, they excavating on an island. We go and show you. They call Elephantine Island, the most ancient site of Aswan. And they excavated where in Luxor Temple and in West Bank, next to the pyramid, the step pyramid. They are still working, excavate. All what they discovered is 20% of this civilization, while 80% of this civilization is still buried. We talk 4,000 before Christ. You don't know what you eat till last week, so imagine when we talk 4,000 before Christ, how it's going to be.
Yeah, right.
So it's not easy.
Yeah, this is day 6. Yeah, we in Giza in Egypt, Africa. As you can see, I'm approaching these pyramids for the first time in life. It's crazy out here. Got some horses over here on the side. Got some camels. Yeah. We out here going hard. But it's a beautiful sight, these pyramids right here. I can't wait to go inside. As you can see, everyone's out. Peaceful morning. But I'm gonna say this again. If you hadn't decided to make the trip out here to Egypt, should I say Africa, come to Giza. And you'll see these great pyramids. Egypt, Africa, day 6. All right, once again, it's day 6. Giza, inside the pyramids, walking in. As you can see, I'm right here in front of you. I'm with y'all. Got my man Black with me right here in the background. See him trying to get down here,
Yeah, it's crazy. But, you know, we kneeling down the whole thing. This whole experience is crazy. But, you know, I thought I'd just show a quick video real quick. These steps are very steep and there ain't really no steps. And you gotta kind of lean down. And, you know, you kind of cramped up in here, you know? And if you ain't never been in here, it's different, you know? So I'm trying to find out for the first time, you know, what the science was. Oh, I finally made it through. Here we go. Ah, man, I can finally stand up upright. But to show y'all what we just went through right here. Whoa, not that comfortable. That's the way out. All right, y'all, it's one way in, one way out. Egypt, Giza, Africa, day 6.